That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO.
Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia and we are back with another pick a card reading. So welcome in. If you do not know me, my name is again Felicia and I am a human and civil rights advocate, and I run a nonprofit in women's health called Divas Can Manifest that sponsors this free tarot channel. Today we're getting into a what does your crush think about you? So we have 4 cards for you to choose from. Pile 1, you are Trina with Tenacity. Pile 2, you are GRAE with Versatility. Pile 3, you are Raw DIGGA with Connectivity. And pile 4, you are Beyonce with Love. I'm pretty sure all of these cards have come out on the channel before. Love them all. Have gotten great themes across the collective, so you might want to go with a card you've already chosen before, or you can pick a new one, whatever whatever floats your boat. Check out the description box below. We are currently raising money for our nonprofit organization, paying our bills, keeping our lights on. Check out our spiritual shop down below. You can buy sapphire down below in our spiritual shop, as well as other perfumes that are very tea, very on brand, and that would help us out a lot here at Divas Can Manifest. We love you, and I'll see you in your selection. Bye. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your selection. So what does your crush think about you? You chose Trina with Tenacity. So I definitely feel like when they look at you, you look very secured financially. You look very economically empowered, and it's the way your jewelry lays, how polished and put together your clothes are, a very clean aesthetic. I'm also getting sleek hair, well kept hair. This person, they have been calling you the baddest bee. Okay, somebody has been calling you the baddest, and I think that's like, oh my gosh, every girl thinks that they're the baddest. But it's something about where this person gave you the crown. Okay, it's either that this is a crush that gave you the crown, or this is someone who is very charmed by you. Okay, people are saying, like, if there's gossip around this relationship, people are saying that this person is whipped. Okay, they're saying that this person is whipped, and they see the this person overspends a lot on you, or it's like they show something, they show you how much emotional security that you have within their life. Okay, they're like something where you have a persistent and unrelenting shine on your own, possibly as well. Like, it's so beautiful that you keep showing up as, like, some of them, they consider that you running things, you the baddest bee, you're the head bitch in charge. You're so persistent and enduring, and your shine will not let up. Like, people see you, not even just this crush, but like people are watching you, and their eyes are like, I'm getting like, our eyes are blinking fast and getting bugged when they see your shine persist. It's like, how can we get rid of her? Oh, you can't get rid of me, bitch. Like, that's what it's giving. Power 1. Okay, so it's also, they see that you're very happy. Some of you guys have a fan base, you have a collective of people, you have a group, a family, and they see that all of y'all are very happy. Like, they see y'all looking like y'all exhilarated because your team is winning. Like, you clearly have the crown, and this also lets people know that this crush, you have a lot of emotional security within this person's life. The way you keep showing up looking all flossed out, or the way that you have like a secure position within someone's life, like, it's like they see you together, or they're always showing you how much you mean to them, or they keep emphasizing your permanence. And it's like you're also on that wave. Like, you're also kind of like, this person props you up a lot, but it's like you also are like on your own wave. Like, you have your own crown and unrelenting shine. Okay, and they see that the reason why you are such an important role in their life is because you never falter. It's like something where when this person needs you the most, you're always there, or you're always on time, or you're always that person that they keep coming back to or relying on, or when they feel weak, you are their strength. It's like you are meant to be in this position. I don't know, like something where this person feels like you're a very good fit for their position. I don't know, something where they feel like you're very, like you know, because you have so much security within their lives, they know that you're just very secure within your place in their life as well. So you're not the type of person that like will throw tantrums when you go out. Like, you know, they know that they can glance at another, you know, they can glance around the room, or they can have a conversation with someone without you getting upset, or you guys can have a social life together is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something where you guys are, you have a lot of friends that are married. You have a lot of married couple friends. Or something like that. Maybe this is someone, this is not really a crush, but this is actually like your long-term partner. Maybe y'all have been like together for a while, married, or in a committed relationship or something like that, because you guys have a lot of financial and emotional security together. Okay, lots of security within, you know, within each other's lives, and this like ensures your crown. Like they just know that this, like all this emotional and financial security is like your crown, and they see that you were actually kind of prepared for this position. Like you were ready. You're always ready in meeting them, like in divine timing. Okay, and you just keep you keep going on and shining brighter and brighter and brighter. And I'm also getting that you're also like this person's like personal cheerleader is what I'm hearing. And you're always like, they feel that your love for them is so rare. Okay, something about your union is rare, or this type of security that you guys have in each other's life is very rare. Like they feel like this is a union that they've never had before. They've never had this level of security before. Maybe you guys have a lot of wealth together, or this is like a first marriage, or you know, this is a big commitment where there's a lot of like assets and properties and wealth management. Okay, they feel like you steal the baddest. Like even if you guys have been together for a long time, this person like they know that you are the rare and unique one, and you're the best at being the baddest. Like you're the baddest bitch. What? Okay, and they see that you have like accomplished a lot of goals, or maybe you guys have accomplished goals together, and that you were like very like you did whatever it took to like fulfill your responsibility to them or something like that. They also feel like you're very reassuring and validating, and this helps them, you know, feel more secure within their lives, because some of them have trust issues. Okay, some of them have trust issues. So what's going on with this crush? Okay, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart and not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so this person, we're going to get messages from them as well, so let me not forget that. But you know, this person, they feel like you help this person become free in some type of way. Okay, you help this person I don't know, something where you help this person develop a hustler mentality. Some of them, they saw you on go, like they saw you on go, and they knew that you were serious about your training. They knew that you were serious about your work, and that you would do whatever it takes to accomplish. They definitely simply see you as the best, and this is why they give you that crown. Some of them, they see you as a rare and hidden gem, and your shine until you get the recognition like that you deserve or that you want. They see that you have like your shine. You are not letting up on this shine, and so you really have been disturbing people and got people up at night, losing sleep and stress and hair. Okay, and you're just like, I'm never faltering. I'm hearing you're on the money, on time, on payroll. LOL. Getting on payroll. Okay. But I'm hearing that these realizations of you being the best, like I'm hearing that because like your shine has been unrelenting and persisting, that people are starting to get a shaking realization, like the realization that you are this person's everything, or that you're this person's like something about your shine comes, you disillusion a lot of people, or you came in as a star, you came in as, when people see you as this hidden gem, you are shaking people, okay? You're giving people realizations, and they immediately give you the crown. Not just like, these might even be people who have a crush on you and you don't know them. It's like they immediately are so charmed by you, and they feel like you're this rare hidden gem, and they see you with this hustler mentality that's going to get it by any means, and you teach people how to get it by any means. This person may have seen you accomplish so much, and they feel like you did all this and became emotionally and financially secure, and now they seeing you all flossed out with, I'm hearing sterling silver jewelry, and like they see you with all this different rhinestones and danglies and dangling, your hair always done and pushed to the side, like fried dyed and laid to the side, and it's like you have a very firm grip on your crown. So they feel like you are anybody who was like, they definitely are like anybody who was in a competition with you about something. They're definitely like letting them know that like you're the best and your crown is on lock. So I think that's hilarious. They definitely see you as having that crown on lock. Okay, so you know, I think that's really funny. Pal one, this person definitely adores you. Okay, so they feel like some of them, you know, they already know that you're the one for them. Okay, they are also emphasizing that because of everything that you have given rise to this person's soul, like you helped this person, they feel like when they met you, you was on go, and that you was hustling so hard. You let this person know that if you could do, like, you helped them see like the gateway to their soul. You helped them free their heart and their mind, and gave them, they feel like you were a major contribution to their life and making them who they are today. They feel like you played a huge role in expanding them and helping them grow and teaching them how to get it by any means. They feel like they can do anything now because of you. That's so beautiful. Power one. Okay. So what does your crush think about you, Power? Okay, we have all is fair. Yeah, definitely. I'm getting that, like, you coming out, like, you guys are viewing each other with a lot of balance, peace, justice, and fairness. And you, I mean, something, now that you guys have all this emotional and financial security together, they're seeing that you're looking at people and you got this spicy look. I don't know, something about you got this cutting look. It's like you showing up with all this emotional and financial security is shaking people with realizations, and you're just sitting there very secure within their truth, and it's like they're having an opposite experience where they're shaking with realizations, and you coming in, and that's like the truth is bringing fairness and balance and partnership and harmony. And after all this hustling together, after all this go-getting together, after doing anything, they watched you do anything. They watched your heart be a gateway to your soul, and they saw so much just abundance expand around you, and you become even more secure within who you are. And they're watching your style, and they're watching your tendencies, and they're watching you mature over age and, you know, over time. And this is like, a very, like, it's like something where they kind of see you with an attitude. Like, some of y'all are fighting. Okay, some of y'all are fighting, or you have disagreements, but you just be looking at them with a side eye, like, don't even come, like, it's something like, don't even make no issue about anything, because of, you know, we're very secured within each other's lives. So like, why were you, you know, like, why are you acting like this? Like, something where you're just like, okay, all is fair. I can see where you're coming from. I'm just going to be quiet and be secured in this position. Like, they know that you're very secure within their life, okay? I'm not exactly sure what is going on, like, the context around your relationship, but, you know, I definitely can sense that, like, you and this person have a very mature relationship. Or you guys have done a lot of leveling up together and have formed a lot of securities with one another, okay? Some of you, they're literally watching you from like this hustler who didn't have anything to this person who's all flossed out in there. Some of them are very intimidated by like how much you have leveled up, even though they know that they've been a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting that some of them, they are watching you smoke a lot of lots of marijuana, okay? And they know that this is a part of your cool, like, hipster demeanor, okay? And they also, I'm hearing something about you guys, you kind of act alike, or you have the same kind of like vibe. They feel like you guys have like a similar vibe, and it's like that smoker, like, or hipster look that you have got, like, contributes to you being the best or something like that, and contributes to you being like the baddest bee. Like, some of you guys are in like a very urban type of thing. And they see that ultimately, like, your group and your team is winning and y'all very happy, but like if there's opposition or if there's conflict, that it's like a group of y'all, like a mob of y'all, just turn and give them a side eye and be like, try us if you want to. Like, nobody really wants to try you, pal one, and they know, but they know that despite all this, like, if you got to get tough with the opposition, like, other than that, like, you are very good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Very charming. They like the fact that you're always prepared, especially some of you guys, they have you on a schedule or something like that. Maybe you work with this person, or, you know, that you're always showing up to the meeting prepared, okay? You're always showing up to the meeting prepared. And that you've been very persistent at this. It's like you're prepared and on the money every time, and that means like you doing consistently shows that like you're never faltering, you're never letting up, you're not letting your crown go. You're very emotionally and financially secure. So what does this person want to say to you? Power one, and then we'll get a little bit of tarot, okay, around, you know, you're curing me. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah, definitely like something where this person, they were maybe in a scarcity trauma when you met them. This person felt like they didn't have enough. And when they saw you hustling, like, friend, when they saw that you was getting it by any means and that you would do whatever it takes to accomplish, they knew that that you would take them to the top. They knew that they would get protection by you. They knew that they would get supported by you. They knew that they would get charmed by you. They knew that you would be their cheerleader and worship them. They knew that you were their cure, okay? This emotional and financial security that you have within yourself, first and foremost, it radiates and washed over this person and made them secure and makes them secure. This person before have been struggling with security, struggling with trust issues so much, and they've been having like, this person has had a lack of like secure relationships, and you have just been so prepared at handling them, and you know, you like make them feel very emotionally secure with all of your like reassurance and validation. And so that reminds them, you know, that reminds them to be secure, right? That cures them, okay? This person probably has a love language of words of affirmation or physical touch, and you just constantly remind them that, you know, they have a secure place in your life, and they do it for you as well. A lot of people are seeing like they like to spend a lot of money on you, okay? Somebody likes to spend a lot of money on you, okay? This is how they show that they care. I'm waiting on you to unblock me. And then, yeah, some of you, this person blocks you on social media, or you know, that you block them. And well, on the bottom of the deck, your wish is my command. Because of this tenacious and loyal and deep bond that you have with this person, they just need you now. I'm hearing that they need you. You are their emotional and financial security. This person needs you, okay? Something where they watched you with all this hustle and mentality savagely destroy the competition, the opposition. They saw you savagely stand up to your challenges. They literally saw you move. I saw this video. It was like you moved like a psycho savage killer and accomplished and did whatever it took to survive. I'm hearing that you did whatever it took to meet your goals, and they feel like you brought a lot of fairness to stuff, okay? You brought a lot of fairness to stuff that was injustice, that was unfair, okay? They see that you are the judge. They see that you're the one that calls the shots. You're the ones that make the decision. Like, you're the GOAT. Like, you set the tone for a lot, okay? This person, you know, they're still getting supported by you because, you know, they know that you both know that you have an emotional and financial security within each other's lives after doing all this work together. So if they're still struggling with security issues, like a lot of them have a lot of poor self-image and, you know, have deep rejection and abandonment wounds, this person, I think that both of you guys are just still in this place of bringing fairness into your lives, right? So that you're not like feeling so grief-stricken, like you're not feeling so, you know, at a loss about things that didn't go your way. So you kind of are resolving a lot. There's a lot of karmic retribution, a lot of karmic justice, and they feel like it's because of how secure you guys have been with each other and moving through these different challenges. They feel like you helped them bring justice to their life. And they like watching you bring justice to your life and sharing that wisdom with them and forming an emotional security within each other's lives and understanding each other's, getting into each other's minds and hearts. You know, you in embracing each other, help each other find the missing pieces and bring fairness and justice and close a karmic loop. And that's beautiful. Okay, they feel like you did this in a savage way, right? It had to be epic. Okay, it had to go down in history, honey. So, LOL, let's get the tarot around, you know, any advice or anything else you need to know about what this crush is thinking and feeling. Okay, the Three of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Wands, and then the Nine of Cups. Okay, so some of them, you know, they definitely feel like they're still, you know, they're heartbroken that their dream with you haven't come true yet. Okay, I think that it has been a long like it's been a long road. Okay, and this is why, you know, some of you guys, you have like so much security with one another. I'm hearing a lot of wealth with one another, a lot of like trust with one another, a lot of just cycles together. I'm hearing a lot of cycles of you both resolving karmic loops. This person is definitely, you know, in your mind, and you are definitely in this person's mind, but I feel like this person is also undergoing a disillusionment elsewhere. It's like this could be you. I'm getting a little bit of the fact that because you guys have been getting, like, maybe you're also becoming disillusioned with your past. I'm getting that this involves a lot of the past. It was like so much limitation around your lives, but when they met you, this person was still tethered to a version of themselves that was not fully expressed. This person was still not their authentic selves yet, and so they carry a lot of rejection and abandonment around relationships from their past that were not fully expressed, or they didn't form strong enough roots to survive. And they see that you both of you have a lot of strong roots together, and that, you know, you guys are even still, I'm getting that you guys are even still learning about your authentic selves together and taking a journey to wholeness. I think that this is ultimately a journey. This is a journey into your mind and into your heart, and it's giving the gateway to your soul. Like this Three of Swords, this person literally has experienced heartbreak with you. I don't think that you were meaning to do this, but your savage like behavior, it had a lot of collateral damage. I'm hearing a lot of people caught in the crossfire, or these could be people who had a crush on you, and that you don't know them, okay, or you don't know them, or they realize that you have someone else, or that you chose someone else, and that means that their wishes is not going to be fulfilled. Your crush, I'm hearing there's something about you have made a choice and there are options from your past where they were just like nights, or they were just like you felt like something was missing, or, you know, there were periods of separation or periods of karmic cycles, right, where these people had opportunities and did not fulfill, and now some of them are watching you with a lot of emotional and financial security with someone, and they know that your crown is in place with that person. They know, like, I'm getting that these are people who are crushing on you. This could be the main person that you were dealing with, but if you don't feel like you have a main person, this could definitely be a lot of people who missed opportunities with you, and they feel like you're not fulfilling their wishes after finding someone else, or this was like your savage revenge, is to become a dream come true, to become emotionally and financially secure, and then show everybody from your past why what they chose or what they prioritized over you actually just isn't as great as they thought it was, when they finally, when they finally see you, like, I don't know, the quality of their life, or of your life, or when they finally see your authentic self. It's like these people maybe didn't see your value before, or they chose someone else, or they were not patient with you. Some of these people were not patient with you. Some of them were rushing you for commitment, or these people were never ready to begin with. And then, like, they see that you have, like, they may have disappointed you, or you may have just end up like growing apathetic towards them, and feeling like something was missing, and that these people just helped you expand your mind after realizing that they were not the one, or that something was missing, or that they were falling short. And now some of them are starting to like realize what they missed out on. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially now that you're showing up, like your level up is very intimidating to these people. And so some of them now, like in your leveled up state, you are just on a whole nother level that they are just not like meeting anymore, because they got left behind because they wasted on something from their past. Like, some of them went back to their ex, or some of them, they just wasted a lot of time and energy and money and resources on other people. I'm hearing that there's just like a lot of waste with this person, and then you realize that if they felt like they needed to go explore so many options, or that it was like, they, something like that, or they realized that like something was missing between the two of you, or you feel that way, or they feel like, some of them, they chose something else, or they reversed in their healing journey to go become disillusioned. Some of them, they went to go compare a lot of other options to you, and they saw you just stay very economically and financially secured within their lives. LOL, some of them. But for others, they watched you become financially and economically secure with someone else, and now they're heartbreaking because they are the ones that like got disillusioned by someone. Like, they're watching someone else step up to the plate, or they're watching someone else do what you asked them to do, and they just, okay. And some of them feel like you were the ones that are getting disillusioned by them, that you don't think that they're as great as you, you know what I'm saying? You don't think that they're as great as you thought that they were. Like, when they let you down, or when they were, like, so you just realize, okay, something's missing, and that all these cycles and all this turmoil and chaos and heartbreak is just bringing me balance and fairness around something that I just truly need to like wake up to, right? Some of you guys are starting to learn like what you really don't want in a relationship. And I think that like sometimes while you can have a good time with somebody, it's not always an answer that dwells into your heart. It's not always something that's into your mind or into your soul. It's clearly like, some of them are watching you with a like soul bearing relationship, or they're watching you with something very deep, where your heart is involved in a matter, and it just helped you realize that these other people, that their heart was not involved in the matter. Okay. Interesting. Lots of different ways this could go, friends, but very interesting. You guys are definitely crowned the baddest bitch, whether they were able to act on it or not. Okay. I love you so much, Pal 1. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose Jean GRAE with Versatility. So, okay, this is about your sex. This is about your sexual orientation. Some of them, they see that you are choosing, you're finally settling on your sexual orientation is what I'm hearing. Hello, I'm getting to end this part. There's a lot of crushes on you. You have a lot of people who are like fluid within their sexuality. So there's a lot of like ambiguous racial, I don't know, some of them are racially ambiguous, some of them are androgynous, some of them don't have a gender, you know. And a lot of people, these are a lot of people who are fluid, who have a crush on you, and they know that you serve many purposes. So they're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna let you be free, pal, too, because I see you serve so many purposes. Like, they see that you, like, because you're so fluid within your sexuality, your body is healing to a lot of people. I'm hearing women and men, okay? But some of you guys are doing something heteronormative after being fluid for a while, like, or something. LOL, I'm hearing something where you had to analyze certain norms to make sure it was right for you. LOL, you know, sometimes the norm is what you like, but you know, that's up to you. But it's great to have, like, see that you had that awareness around something, okay? LOL. Something about your technique about something. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you are showing a skill, but there's like a technique that you're doing. There's you have a diverse portfolio, or you have a diverse method to doing something. I don't know, something where you have a lot of different strategies around doing something, and they know that they all function for different activities, and that they like, you've adapted to this point. I don't know, something where they feel like you are adapting, or you have adapted. This is really interesting because I get something about like your like, this deals with like your evolution, and they wonder how you will evolve being such a fluid androgynous person, perhaps. And that you have a technique for like aging gracefully as well, is what I'm hearing. Some of you have a technique for aging gracefully, okay? A lot of you guys are like, this is your crush that may be fluid, and a lot of them, they have a crush on you because you freed them from some type of heteronormativity. You freed them from some type of male bravado, or the appearance of courage and confidence. You let this person, I'm hearing something where this person started crying on TV. Like, this is a man that started crying. You know, R. Kelly started crying, or P. Diddy, they start crying on TV, and you're like, it's okay, you can cry. It's okay to be sensitive. Don't be letting the masculines, the men, be all tough. Like, I know it's hard, and they do a lot of strong things, but like, and it's a lot of things that we won't do. Like, I think there are certain norms that like just happen, but I also feel like you make it a safe space so that like all people feel included, and that they, like, even if they fall on the spectrum, they know that they'll be represented by you. And this is very impressive to other people. That's like, some people came across you and they became a crush upon you because they were so impressed by your diversity and your versatility. They were so impressed by like your courage and confidence to be yourself, right? They definitely feel like you kind of are a little bit of like, you have a hierarchy or something like that. LOL, like, maybe if you are fluid, you have an open relationship, poly relationship, or you know, there's been a lot of different like levels to what you are attracted to, and so you rank them, right? They feel like you've started to come into like acceptance around your sexual preferences and things like that, and you figure out which relationship dynamic works for you. And a lot of you guys are actually big, you tackle a lot of different subject matters, especially like maybe around the economy or politics, and they definitely see that you just have like a higher standard and nobility within your beliefs. And it's because you're so well versed, and you are so big of like around representation, especially like in politics and in like the economy. And they see that you are well versed. They see that you're very you know how to like, I don't know, something where, because you're so versed as well, I'm hearing something where you verbally attack people a lot, especially when they come, like when they try to challenge your diversity, or they try to challenge something that you're fluid around. This might even not even be fluid. Like, maybe you guys have a, like, I don't know, your belief system is expanded, or you might have doctrines, and like let everybody be free to believe what they want, to exist how they want, to kind of like do what they want, like, and they love this about you. I'm hearing that these people, they definitely like love your natural beauty, especially like it's not all done up in like a, you know what I'm saying, like it's not like, you know, all heteronormative. I'm getting for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you just like, some of them, they saw you wearing like a lot of t-shirts, or they saw you wearing tank tops, or they saw you wearing something that they saw you working out maybe, or they see you in some athletic clothes, or they see you take charge about something. Okay, maybe they saw you at work. Some people are literally see that you are at work, and when you're at work, you are very like, you know, you're running it. Okay, you're the boss, or you're the, you know what I'm saying, because of your skill, technique, and just like, it's very impressive. And the fact that you can speak on behalf of many topics as well, like something about you are overseeing a lot of different topics or subjects, I don't know. You handle a lot of different casework, or you handle a lot of different I don't know, you guys are politicians or something like that. Okay. But yeah, like something where they know that you take on you take diversity and equity and equality very seriously, and you really make an effort to make people feel included, because and they feel like because of all this diversity, that makes you a higher quality and standard, because you're more represented. You're more you have greater representation within your organization, or you have a greater quality of work. LOL. You have like you are representing more of what you know. You are a better representation of society, or you are a better representation. But I think I was kind of going to like this body or your natural beauty. It's just like you don't need to be all done up to be considered beautiful, is what I'm hearing. A lot of them, they like you when you're natural, and that like they feel like it's a very primal, instinctual urge when they see you with your natural hair, or they see you doing something diverse or doing a different style. It's just like they see that your beauty kind of just like you're beautiful in every state. Okay, LOL. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been doing something very specialized. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you would find true bliss. Like some of you guys have already had sex with this person, or you guys do a lot of mind fucking. Okay, you guys have been doing a lot of mind fucking. Or this person, they know that you're like, they know that you're very bossed up outside of the sexual union. Okay, they know that you have a lot of skills and techniques outside of this union, and that it means that you're an expert. That means that you serve a special function. That means that you have a responsibility, a duty. Okay. A lot of y'all, you really do have, maybe you guys are solopreneurs, or you have a lot of work to do, and these people know that only you can do this job. Or, you know, like I'm getting that when you guys are not having sex, or you guys are not in union, I'm even getting like, even if you haven't had sex with this person yet, like the intimacy, the thought of intimacy is giving you bliss. Okay. So yeah, so they know, like I'm getting like outside of the relationship, or outside of the sexual union, you guys actually have a lot of like problems. Okay, there's a lot of differences, or there's a lot of conflict, especially around politics, or I'm hearing something about something that involves an aesthetics, or it involves race relations, international relationships. And they know that you're taking this DEI very seriously. They know that you're very focused on equality in this matter. And a lot of you guys showing up in your natural beauty is a representation of you like breaking Eurocentric beauty standards. A lot of them, they know that you're exceptionally intellectual and creatively empowered, and that you have taken many years to perfect a craft. They see that you have had a natural ability at doing something, but you've also had a very quick understanding of it as well. So people are very impressed by you, especially like these people of a fluidity, and they see maybe they're involved in like, you know, your craft as well, and they haven't felt represented. They haven't felt like, you know what I'm saying, they haven't felt included. And then they just, you know, you showing up with this diversity and equity and inclusion in your craft, it helps people feel seen. And so they definitely have like a crush on you. LOL. They definitely have a crush on you. And they just are, they love that you can speak on these subject matters, because it helps people expand and become fluid as well. Helps them be more open to, you know, the love that comes their way, especially if this involves fluid, you know, orientations, sexual unions with the same gender or some unconventional relationship. They know that it's a representation of your diversity, equity, and inclusion, that you have a broad mind, that you're very big about equality, and that you have in these unions with people, you guys let go of a lot of like norms and a lot of Eurocentric beauty standards, and you guys let go of a lot of like convention, and embrace differences, embrace like diversity, embrace representation, okay? And you haven't been shying away from these conversations about differences in race. They feel like your work, especially these fluid people who were previously not represented, they feel like your work is game changing. They feel like they have been so lucky to find you, okay? Some of you guys have not honored this union yet, okay? But you know, maybe you guys have been having a lot of conversations about these differences, and you want to make sure that all of this defensiveness about differences are nipped in the bud before you guys have an intimate union, okay? Because I definitely know that, like, with all this acceptance, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and all this intellectual mind fucking, they know that this will be true bliss, okay? They know what it's going to be heaven on earth, because you are honoring, you know, sexual unions or intimacies. It's like, you know that saying, we're all the same height in bed, or we're all the same in bed. It's like when you guys honor this sexual union, I'm hearing the consummation, then it's if some of you guys, this is a diverse union or a fluid union. This person knows that you will accept them for their flaws, or, you know, their differences. They're not going to be worried about their self-image, because they know that you are so well versed, and you know about the differences, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that that you like, and both of you guys are just attracted to each other's like natural beauty or something like that, or, you know, it's like they feel like you changed the game when you came up in their life, okay? And now they can experience bliss in their sexual unions, because they're just free to be themselves, or they're finally finding someone that loves them, you know, unconditionally, and they may have found it in a different convention. Like, they might have found it in a different race. Like, you might be a different race than them, or you might be a different, you know, you might be the same gender, or they're like, oh my god, well, this sexual union is so bliss, but like maybe there's an age difference. Like, it's like something where this union is so blissful, the sexual union is so blissful, that it makes you find it, like, it's like where you find wholeness and oneness with one another. And it's like all those differences and arguments and aesthetics and like all that like stuff kind of goes out the window. Like, and I'm also getting the competition also goes out the window as well, because they know that, like, you are the person that truly accepts them. Like, you are the person that they can really experience a true comfort with, is what I'm hearing, okay? And you guys, some of you guys, they see that you work in aesthetics, or they see that, you know, you're highly skilled at something, okay? And that makes you represented in a place where you were normally not represented. I'm hearing your quality meets their standards, okay? Especially for those who are moving into the dominant culture. Your quality meets their standards, and you are like you're having a lot of conversations about diversity, and, you know, showing your natural beauty and letting them know, like, this is what this represents. Like, this is what, like, if your beauty being represented is a game changer, okay? So Pow 2. So what does this person want to say? They feel defensive about these conversations about differences. I don't know how to take responsibility for myself. You project your toxic expectations. It's not over between us, okay? And some of them are with a karmic, but some of you guys, this is just a karmic partner that they're with because they're afraid to have sex with you, okay? Some of them, they are very triggered by the way that you move, because your body is involved in an aesthetics, or you're highly skilled and graceful. Like, your movement is very graceful, especially some of y'all who have a fluid sexuality. The way you move, it's just like it represents your intelligence and self-awareness. It's like this person they don't have a self-awareness around something. But I'm also getting that you are projecting some toxic expectations as well, where you are not, like, there's a lack of self-awareness around something. And so there may have been, you know, there are separations between the two of you, because of these painful projections. Okay, I'm getting a lot of what it is for a lot of you is that there's a big difference here, or you challenge this person's sexuality, or you make them feel unstable. Some of them, they are fluid within their sexuality, and they don't want people to know about this. Some of them are down low in the closet. They don't want people to know about this. Okay, and they know being with you and your fluid sexuality, or you coming around always being natural. Like some of you, somebody met you when you were natural. Okay, they saw you with, you didn't have any makeup done. You didn't have, some of you guys, they saw you with your natural hair out or a natural looking style, and they saw your true beauty just jump out. And I'm getting that some people might actually try to say that you look like a man, but some people say that you look better without makeup. Like they see, they feel like you look better without makeup. LOL. Because some of y'all, this makeup could be like drown, like I don't know, it could be taken over your face or something like that is what I'm hearing. But they feel like they just really, like, some of them, they met you when you were natural, or they see that you be bagging them up, you know, you be having them sexual unions when you're natural, like some some of them, because they are so sensitive and triggered by your movement, there's a difference in movement or capabilities. Or this person is, I don't know how to take responsibility for myself, which means that they don't know what they're projecting. They have a toxic expectation, or they're not yet like self-aware around something. They're projecting some kind of subconscious fear and illusion. But they know that when you guys have this sex, or when you consummate, that's like where you guys really truly honor each other, and you feel so much bliss in that, like in the union, because you guys stop worrying about your differences. You stop worrying about, like, you know your relationship is diverse or it's unconventional, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you honor that pure love or that natural beauty within one another. And I think that's so beautiful, friends. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get a little bit of tarot around, you know, any advice or what else you need to know about this crush. I definitely know that you guys will be having another union, or you guys will be having your first union. I'm hearing an open relationship, you know, a relationship that is maybe from two opposing cultures. Okay, large age differences, big differences in this relationship, or a same gender relationship that is toxic and that you guys are struggling to overcome. Like, some of these are women or the people who have the same gender as you, and they have been, I'm hearing something where they cream in their pants a lot. They cream a lot down there. Okay, you know, when they're around you. Okay, and some of them, they are with a karmic because they're so, you know, they're so intimidated by the sexual union. You guys really do find a lot of bliss in this sexual union or this aesthetic movement. Okay, so it's a very triggering situation, you know. Although it brings you guys a lot of bliss, it's very triggering when you guys realize your difference, or you guys are in a situation where you have to have a conversation about your difference. It's very triggering and can also lead to a painful separation. Okay, so some of them, they're not with the karmic because they want to be there. It's because they quite literally could not handle a difference. They feel defensive by your difference. Okay, defensive. So let's see. But they know that it's not over between the two of you. They have a lot of pessimism, okay? And they feel like because of your unconventional relationship, although they have been really invested, this person with the King of Pentacles is not really inept. Like I said, they don't know how to take responsibility for themselves. So some of you guys are kind of losing faith within this person, because a lot of them have started to grow resentment around a lot of sacrifices that you guys have made around your unconventional relationship or diverse relationship. There is a lot of like painful truths and conversations about equality in this relationship that this person was not prepared to have, and they didn't want to have. Like some of them, they, instead of taking responsibility, they projected as if it was something that you were doing, and may have went no contact, okay, or started withdrawing the sex. Like they got triggered by your movement. They got triggered by, you know, your aesthetics of your natural beauty, because it is so different than them and where they're from. But it's like they definitely feel very invested. But I feel like right now they're in this position where they're like they're very pessimistic and resentful around all of the sacrifices that you guys have had to like make in order to find equity. And also, just like some of you guys work with this person, or like you've had a lot of conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and this is very triggering, okay, because it just highlights the difference even more. But some of them, you know, they definitely feel invested. I just feel like you know, they will need to recommit if they want this relationship to work. And I definitely see that happening, because they definitely, it's like they want a sexual union with you really bad, or they want a first time with you really bad. But it's like this person is really driven by a selfish and intense desire. They are still not equipped and can hold themselves responsible, okay? This person is struggling to form a structure and foundation around your relationship because of so much difference around it. So your relationship dynamic is beautiful, but it has a great deal of variety. And you guys have been on many different adventures and have had lots of different ups and downs and have gone through so much. I'm getting a lot of role playing as well in a sexual union or something like that. And that there's just been so much, like, and this is very triggering, okay? This is very triggering. But this person, they just, because your relationship is rare and unique, it's hard for this person, they don't have a method for you yet, or it's hard for this person to form a structure around this relationship, because it's not formed in the same way that like a lot of their typical relationships are. It's like they want this sexual union really bad, but they also cannot have these conversations about differences without projecting, okay? So they feel like, you know, they feel like this is the emotional roller coaster that they've been on. But they ultimately know that nobody can really serve this function like you. Nobody can really do this job like you. Nobody can really, you know, they don't really have like the same amount of skill as you. Like, and it's like you're sitting there representing maybe a diverse, and like I'm hearing maybe you represent a diverse hire, or you represent diversity within them, within their lives, and they're with a karmic because it's something conventional, something that doesn't make them feel so challenged and threatened and unstable because of the differences. But they ultimately know that nobody compares to you and nobody can do it like you. So especially with the sex, they know that nobody can really, like I'm hearing some of y'all like a sex expert or something like that. Like some of y'all are porn stars through and through, and this person's like, I know that you got what I need. And a lot of them, this is a sugar daddy coming back, right? But this feels like only you can serve this function, so they can't, they're forced, like these feelings of investment and this bliss that they find on a sexual level is like you are the object of their desire, and it's like they will do anything to get another round with you guys. Like they're manifesting you through their obsession. It's like, oh, they're so, oh my god, I'm so inept, I don't know what to do, I'm so confused as to how to put structure around our unconventional relationship. And you're like, okay, let me prop this ass up and let me show off this natural beauty, and let's see if you'll find some motivation to figure it out. If you want to taste this chocolate, then you most definitely going to need to figure it out. So a lot of them are in this process of recommitting. Okay, they feel like they've had to sacrifice so much, and that they've had to, it's been so much work, and they've been so burdened, and they've been so pessimistic about y'all differences. But they know that you are a small team, and that you are a great team together, and that nobody can serve, you know, this function in their lives like you can. And that's why they see the beauty of this diversity, because they wouldn't have been able to, like, they wouldn't have been able to do this without you. Like with the King of Pentacles, some of them, they're with the karmic, and it's for when they are driven by a selfish and intense or shadow motivation. You know, some of you it's hard. I don't want to say they've given up hope in your relationship, but I definitely feel like, you know, some of you guys are growing a little bit embittered by this in and out, or by this lots of different conversations about this, and they just feel like they haven't been able to hold themselves accountable, but they always want to have sex, or they always want to see your aesthetic movement, or they, you know what I'm saying, like they're just like, you know, it's like they want to keep their karmic in their position. Like some of them are married to something conventional, or something that they have had already established, but they can't stop coming to you for sex. You know what I'm saying? And so some of them, when they need to go balance or juggle some other third party, or have some other responsibility or priority that's a convention, right? they're neglecting you, right? Some of them are neglecting their secure position that they have in your life, when they go, you know, continue to invest in this karmic that's conventional, and that clearly isn't like fulfilling the job the way that you do. They're clearly not serving the same function that you are, but they're just with some karmic because of some convention or some other, like, you know, I don't know, not imparting the spiritual insight because they want to, like, something where they want to, like, place their financial gain over imparting the spiritual insights. Okay. Some of them are with the karmic for money, right? If this is a marriage. So that's what I'm seeing, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Pile 3, welcome to your selection. So you chose Raw Digga with connectivity. Okay. So this person, they definitely see you as a dope ass person. Like, some of you guys are hipstery, or you're young and you have just like a perfect and youthful glow. And they see that this is like, you're already friends with this person, or you have been building a relationship with this person. And they feel like you raw as hell. Like, they definitely see that, like, especially with this water element, like some of you guys are a conduit of the water element. You're very tapped into this person's emotional realm. And you have been, you know, especially if they've been struggling with some emotions, some difficult or varied emotions, you guys have been building trust and friendship in this relationship first, by spending a lot of time together, and just like building out a sense of camaraderie and team playing is what I'm hearing. Okay, something about you. You are just so well connected. Okay. And they see it's because you share a strong element of water. This makes you a beautiful socialite. Some of y'all, you are socialites, and so you might find that you're always talking to somebody about something deep and emotional. Like, and it's because you're so tapped into it. Like, it's like you might feel like you're an outsider because you know all this different water. Like, you have like such a emotional intelligence. And so like they see you always talking to so many different people. Like, they might see you having a lot of one-on-one connections, but you're like always off to the side having like these deep and emotional revelations with somebody. And maybe this is how you met them. Like, this is someone who may have seen you like as an outsider, or they saw you set apart from a group, or they may have watched, you know, a lot of people approach you. They're watching a lot of people approach you, and they know it's because they're connected to you through the water element. They know that you guys have deep emotional connections. So, and that you have like anybody on your team, like these people who you share these emotions with, like these people who are connected to you through the heart center. They're actually really like, you have like a tight-knit group. Okay, it's like not everybody is in your circle. Not everybody has access to y'all's water. Not everybody has, you know what I'm saying, not everybody can understand what's really going on in y'all's emotional realm. Some of you guys, they see you attracting these like offers and blessings out of nowhere, and it's because you are really, like, even if you're setting off to the side, they see you outside, like they see you outside, or they see you off to the side, and you just draw in so many people to, like, with your work. I don't know, something where you draw in so many people with your emotional intelligence, and you bring them together. Some of you guys are like hostesses or a host of a TV show, a talk show, and you know how to ask the right questions. You know how to keep everybody engaged, and you know how to get everybody on a common footing. You keep everybody feeling connected to one another is what I'm hearing. Okay, even if you're the one, it's like you're the one channeling the energy. Some of you guys are tarot readers, high priestesses, spiritual practitioners, meditating. Okay, and you're handling it so well. Like, you convey the emotionals, like you convey and emote in a very proper and refined way that helps everybody feel connected. It helps everybody, like, it's like a social, like you engender a social awareness and bring about a social empathy in your professional network. Okay, some of you guys share the same network with this person, and they see that they were like one of your first blessings, or they see that you were the one, you know, that people were in a competition with you, and that you were the one that, like, you were the one that won their blessing, or you were the one that won, you know, a gift from them, or you were the one, you know, they see that people were in competition for your life or something like that, or for whatever you were building, and they see that you were the one that came out on top. And now you're inviting a lot of people, now that you've like established yourself as the supreme ruler, lol, that you have been, you have, like, they see that you have already made so many friends and that you're already so well connected, and now this like sets you up in a beautiful position to like invite people to work with you, to build a team out. And there's like, they see you building a team, or they see people asked to work with you, they see you getting offers of friendship, they see you building trust and friendship by, like, you won people's trust and friendship with your deep connectivity to the water element, and how you channel all this spiritual empathy and engender social awareness and change, okay? And they see that this is raw as hell. Like, they see that you're very well connected to all that there is, even if some of these people thought that you were on the outside, and then now they're realizing that you're you're well connected socialites, okay? So some of these people were they cuddled with you a lot, okay? So what is your questioning about you, Pal 3? Okay, what is your questioning about you? What is your questioning about you? Let's see. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, nice. And then let's get messages from this person. See what they want to say about, you know, this forgiveness between the two of you. I'm getting that after channeling some of their emotional energy, some of their, you know, after getting connected to their heart space, and I'm getting something where you've brought a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional awareness into a situation. And this is helping you guys stop focusing on the past events, okay? Stop focusing on the places where you guys felt harmed and hurt, injured, rejected, and abandoned. But helping you both like focus on what you really dream and imagine with one another, okay? So you basically, I don't know, something where they feel like you, like, they feel like you just told them to get over something, okay? You told them to get over it, to forgive, and to just let go of things and stop focusing on the past events, or stop focusing on the mistakes. Because I'm getting that some of you guys were both strung out on drugs, or you both were like dealing with some kind of ailment, or you just been having a lot of emotional pain, and you both have been, you know, disconnected from your bodies, or disconnected from the reality. You guys have been letting a lot of emotions cloud your perception, and you know, the past does not exist anymore. You guys are just, because of how well connected you are with one another, it just doesn't make sense to be having this kind of negativity and holding on to resentment, because this person, they like, you know what I'm saying, like they definitely see you as the trust and friendship, right? And a lot of them have just been so rejected and abandoned. Trust and friendship is just not what they are used to. You are a really, really good friend, and you have been helping this person. You've been liberating this person from like a network that was like oppressive to them, or you've been liberating this person from a competition, okay? You've been liberating from a love triangle. Maybe this person was mad at you because you were investing emotions into a third party, or you had this person in a love triangle, and there's just been very angry about you, angry at you for that, okay? They feel like they had to compete for your love, and they're very, you know, you didn't know that this person was feeling like that, because you were never, like, I feel like you were never, like, this person was always secure to you. So if they felt like they needed to compete, I don't think that you were totally, you know, it's something when you tapped into it and realized that that was what was going on. Especially if you guys share the same network, this person started getting really triggered by other people that they knew in the network, and, you know, wondering if you were off with someone else, or, you know, this person really started to feel like, you know, you were rejecting and abandoning them. They felt neglected, perhaps some of them, or they literally just, like, maybe they fell in love with you first and you were not connected, and then you got connected and saw how much they loved you, lol. Some of them, you really did see them as a blessing, but I don't think, you know, I think that you guys have been so you knew that this person wasn't doing well emotionally, and you guys have been just trying to maybe be responsible and disciplined about, you know, handling your emotional realm. Some of you guys have really been struggling with some abandonment, rejection, drug addictions, hardships, and challenges together. And so you both like coming out healed and like rectifying that and resolving varied emotions. It's like, let's, for one, a lot of our wounding has nothing to do with each other. For two, stop wasting our beautiful energy and our dreams on this past stuff that doesn't even matter anymore, okay? And a lot of you guys have just been focusing on trying to fix your relationship with trust and friendship, and like reassuring and validating them, you know, around their security within their life. Some of them really did feel like they had to compete with you, like they feel like they had to like rise to the like authority position within your life. And it's because some of these people, you are literally not involved in their life. Like some of them, they have been having a silent relationship with you, or you guys are pen pals, you haven't met yet or something like that. Or like, you know, this person, they just like, I don't know, something where you guys have been giving each other a lot of grace from your past wounds. And I think that's where you should be, because there's a lot of grief and abandonment, rejection from the past. And this has been like creating a lot of inner criticism and doubt, and making you guys like, and helping you guys feel motivated to create the reality that you desire. If you don't feel good enough, you're never gonna like feel comfortable or driven to create the reality that you desire. You know, that means that you have to stay focused and driven and motivated, and you can't let these negative emotions, you know, with this connectivity, the conduit of the water element, like get in the way and drag you with laziness and sadness, so that you are wasting your precious time. So a lot of you guys are just like, look at our prestigious network. Look at how many blessings we have attracted into our lives. We may not be perfect and we might be a little broken, but we are building your trust and friendship. We are dope ass people, and there was never any competition to begin with. Like, let them know that this person was always secured. Like, and I think that you need to know that as well. And I think tapping into that emotional like bringing in that emotional security is helping build a relationship, you know, from some water that may have gotten turbulent, okay? So what does this person want to say from the divine counterparts messages? Okay, the relationship is definitely building because of how tapped into the water, into their emotional realm, and helping them release the energetic disturbances, you know, their emotions impacting, you know, their mood and motivation, you know. So, you know, this person, you know, they know, yeah, they feel broken by you in a way, honey. Something that you did, you were like, stop focusing on where you feel broken. You were already broken. It was not me that broke you. I'm the one that made your dream come true. How are you talking about you feel broken? Like, some of you guys, this person is like, they see you as a dope ass person, but you also see them as a dope ass person. And so they're wild sitting there so mad and resentful and enraged when your dreams are literally unfolding right before your eyes, both of you guys in this shared network. You know, they see that you're already friends with so many people, and so many, like, you're already so well connected and stuff like that. So some of them, they may have felt like an outsider, or they may have felt like, you know, they may have felt disconnected from you while you were just getting all connected and becoming friends with other people. Or, you know, you and this person, I don't know, something happened where they lost camaraderie, or they lost, you know what I'm saying, they lost motivation, okay? Or they feel like, you know, something that you did hurt their feelings, okay? But you've been rebuilding them, okay? Some of you guys, you projected a toxic expectation onto this person, and that broke them. It's something where, you know, this toxic expectation led to a separation. You've been trying to help this person understand your emotions, but you also have been, like, the reason why you've been experiencing these emotions is because you're so connected to all that there is. Let this person know that you have had, like, a lot of different, like, your connectivity in your emotional realm can also, like, cause you to, like, I don't know, cause your imagination to run wild as well. And that toxic expectation about your imagination, or maybe you didn't even conceive this person, or you weren't even open to this person, and, you know, that broke this person a lot. But some of you guys also may have been going through something else, okay, that needed your priority, that was a priority, okay, something that you were concerned about, a safety threat or concerned about a health threat, and they see that you've, like, you know, you've been resolving a lot of toxic expectations, doing a lot of reality testing, reconciling a lot of your very emotions, and they see that you are now blossoming as a social butterfly. They see that you're all out connecting and building relationships, because you're so emotionally mature now and emotionally stable after breaking down with one another. I'm hearing both of y'all broke down with one another, like, some, I'm hearing that this person, y'all really dope, but like, I'm getting that when y'all came across each other, y'all spent a lot of time together, okay? And even if this is like a cognitive connection, it was like you spent so much time. So, you know, yeah, I think a part of this was, you know, it was really you, friend. Like, I definitely feel like it was you. I'm not going to say it was your fault, but I will say that maybe you, because you guys share the same network, or you were just friends, or you never expected this. Like, something where you didn't expect something, and this was, they felt that was toxic because it made you separate from them. It made you run away from the relationship. You know, it made you imagine things that were not true, okay? So, or maybe this is this person. And this is why they feel so broken, because some of them, you guys are projecting onto each other. But it's something where you were starting to project something that you imagined, okay? And that this was not like, it was not real reality. And maybe you did something, you cussed them out, or you got mad, or, you know, I don't know, something where you called them a gold digger, and you said they didn't have any value, or you called them a hoe and said that they didn't have any value, and that really broke them, you know what I'm saying, because they really were connected to you emotionally, you know, something like that. I know you're the one for me. That's so freaking cute. You are my everything. You are everything I've ever wanted. So this person's definitely in love with you. So, you know, whatever happened, that, you know, you guys are so connected to each other in an emotional way. You know, this person has really just been, you know, they have been, you know, they know that you're the one for them, and they feel so broken. It's like, just, you know, you're like, okay, if you know that I'm the one for you, why are you wasting all of our energy on this complaining about it not being perfect, or about me projecting something when I was clearly in a psychotic episode? Somebody was in a psychotic episode, or somebody was literally imagining something delusional, something, you know. But, you know, this person, you're like, you're letting them know that I'm sorry, that, you know, I didn't mean to imagine that, like, I'm just mentally ill, you know what I'm saying? Like, but just let them know, don't feel broken behind something that you literally imagined. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person may have imagined it. You're like, don't do that. Like, you two, don't break each other in half because of something that you imagine. You're like, that has absolutely no basis in reality. And I know, like, because of deep insecurity issues, like something where deep insecurity or deep trust issues could really make you guys go off the deep end, because you're so emotionally connected. It's just like a fear of losing control, a fear of, you know, this person disappointing you, a fear, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a fear that past events will recreate themselves, that they'll do the same thing that somebody else did to you. And, you know, it's like you really projected your ex onto this person, and that broke them a lot, because you're like, I'm deeply connected to you in an emotional way, and this karmic is a conventional loser, and they have been deliberately disloyal to you, and you know I'm the one for you, right? So this person has been, you know, maybe they went back to their ex, or they went back to something of a lower quality because, you know, you projected onto them, or they projected onto you, and it was all something that was imagined, and it broke y'all so much. But, you know, you're like, we can forgive each other because we know that we're kind of crazy, okay? Cycles in love, okay? LOL. And just remind your person not to waste your precious time, because you both know that you're the one. So any of this, you broke me. I'm enraged. I don't want to talk right now. I'm out exploring my options. You are everything this person has ever wanted. So, you know, it's all in the name of the dream. LOL. Okay, so Yeah, this person, they emotionally withdraw a lot, okay? And they over there stressed out. Like, what are you stressed about? Like, some of them, they get very stressed when you are away. Like, when you emotionally withdraw, something when you stop texting them so much, something when you stop texting them, or you were away studying, they were just like, oh my God, you out being a gold digger, or you're out with some other guy, or they just be so stressed that you out having a good time with somebody else. They don't want you to have no good time. They don't want you to have a good time. They don't want you to have a good time. Okay? They don't want you out with nobody else. LOL. Okay? With the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay? They feel like you don't be focusing on them. Okay? They feel like you sharing your emotions with other people. There was like a period when you were emotionally withdrawn. You were emotionally withdrawn and not focused and dedicated to the relationship. And I think that this was a toxic projection because it was like something that you imagined and that made you emotionally withdraw from them. And they've been sitting there stressed so much because you have been emotionally withdrawing, because they really just want to be around you and have a good time. And some of them, they felt like an outsider, in your network, and or something where you are like, you know what I'm saying, you're like, you're well connected, or they saw you out having fun with other people, partying and celebrating, and they were just like, you did not consider me, you were not dedicated to me. And they have been stressed and obsessed about you. Like, they know that you were the one for them, and you were like, and you have just been, some of you guys have been the ones that's been like, no, I didn't know that you were the one, or you were the ones that was emotionally withdrawing, and it was because of something that you imagined that stopped you from being dedicated, y'all. Oh my God. And this was really like, it was really a pessimistic swing on your behalf. Like, it was really you dealing with something, or them, this could be you, flip it how it resonates, but it was like somebody was dealing with something subconscious that deflated them and made them emotionally withdraw. Okay? And they feel so broken and deflated, they don't even, some of them don't even want to try, but they are having, they might be stressed about it, but they know that when you guys link up again, it's gonna be a good time. Okay? I love you so much, Pal 3. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Hi, Pal 4. Last but not least, you chose Beyonce with Love. Okay? So I don't know what to expect for this Pal, but this person definitely loves you. Okay? So that's really beautiful, and they see that you are very inspired by them. This person, they feel like you make music about them, or you create art projects about them, and that you're always in the name of love, like something where your lovers inspire your art a lot. Okay? And this person, they know that you're like falling in love with them. Okay? Some of them, they know you're falling in love with them. Okay? LOL. Okay? They feel like it's a third party that keeps stopping you from falling in love. LOL, I'm hollering. So I'm getting, there's always a new third party, or you keep going off on these emotional adventures with somebody else. Okay, some of y'all are having an open relationship. But you are learning a lot, okay, about your love with this person. I'm getting that you guys, I don't know, something where you keep coming back to this person, or, you and this person have a long history of love together. And, there's a lot of closeness between the two of you. I'm getting that there's a lot of closeness between the two of you. You can literally almost feel this person on you. Okay, they're stalking your social media when they're not away from you. When they're away from you. Some of them, you guys take space, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And this reminds you to give each other space and not to claim each other. Okay. And you let them know that you're just over here. Like, even when they need to take space, they see that you're still creating about them. It's like, even if you're not talking to them or texting them, you're still over there just like loving them. Okay? Seeing them, watching them. Some of you are literally watching them with other people, and you're just like, I love you still. Like, something about you, like, that that's your, like, you know what I'm saying? This person definitely, you guys love each other a lot. You guys are both inspired to create with one another. But I'm getting that if there's a third party, like, third parties really soften the communication between the divine counterparts. Like, this relationship, I'm getting that there may be a lot of passion in the relationship, or this person has been desiring you in this way a lot. Like, there's this passionate intimacy. They know, this sex is erotic and stuff like that. And, this person, I'm getting that there's been communication issues. So when you're away creating for them, it's like your way of communicating with them. It's your way of expressing to them, and also like forming, you know, validating your truth and experience with one another, rooting in your, I don't know, grounding your truth with one another. I'm also getting that you do a lot of helping this person to like stop panicking so much. Okay, they panic a lot with you, and you have to like let them know to like not do that. Okay, even if there's space, you know, you're still over there, you know, being stable and emotionally detached. And like maybe you'll even show up with like on your social media, maybe you're like not talking to them over the phone, and then you'll just like show up with something for them on your social media account, and they'll just like, it helps them understand why you're taking the space or something like that. Okay, helps them like, you know, helps you both express something that, you know, the closeness can sometimes create like a lot of tension, and just like maybe they do need to go talk to somebody else, talk to their friend, go explore options to like understand something. And then they always come back to you, or that like you taking space was just like, you know, a breathing room. Okay, because some of y'all having so much intimacy, or you just are really like attached to each other, very close to one another, doing a lot of things together. And this has been like, I don't know, like it's like, I don't know, petty arguments can flare when you're so close to somebody. So if something's bothering you, like you guys have been learning to take space and to like, you know, express it in a creative way is what I'm hearing. Okay, they see that you write a lot of music about them, express a lot of music about them, or create a lot of different some type of art about them. Okay, we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship. It is truly sacred. Oh my God, your relationship is truly sacred, my friend. Like, this is that one, that two. Okay, you guys have a sacred union. You guys are honoring your relationship, and finding union doesn't mean that it's going to be rainbows and sunshines. Like, sometimes the love is painful, or the expressions are painful. Maybe there is a, you know, separation. Maybe there is other forms of love that you need to engage with, so that you can soften the blow of communication with your divine counterpart. Okay, the sacred unions are not for the faint of heart. Okay, they're very challenging and deeply tenacious. Okay, so LOL. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get a few messages from this person. And you know what they would want to say to you about, you know, how they're feeling and thinking about your relationship. What is your crush thinking about you? Okay, this person, they need space, or your relationship is still open. Okay, they're still out exploring their options is what I'm hearing. Some of them are already married to you. Okay, or you already share a domestic space with this person. Okay. What does this person want to say to you? I can no longer hold my feelings back. What you trying to do? Hold your feelings back? Yeah, some of them don't want to talk right now, friends. They definitely, like, they've been trying to hold their feelings back. Like, I knew this was what was happening. Some of them, they're taking space from you, and you're like, okay, you know how close you guys are. You guys are really, really close. But the fact that they don't want to talk is sometimes it hurts. Like, why are you not talking to me? Why did you block my account? Like, unblock me, okay? Unblock me, reactivate the account. And some of them have been doing everything in their might to try to hold these feelings back, but they literally just cannot hold their feelings back. Even if they don't want to talk to you right now, they're still over there creating something and cannot hold their feelings back. Like, they just, like, some of them will do something on social media because they literally cannot hold it back. Like, even if they try to, like, take space and be like, I don't want to talk right now, they over there expressing something on social media, and you're like, okay, I still got your undivided attention. You know, like, it's like some of y'all were in a separation, and this person's still busting out art for you. Like, some of them, they still, you know, they want you back, or you've come back to them. Okay, you've come back to them. So, LOL. They miss you a lot, okay? Yeah, I loved you before you loved me. This person, I'm hearing that they, because of this, they're worried. It's like they have you worried, because you're like, what are you doing? Because you're mad because you loved me before I loved you. Like, some of them, they literally are getting mad because some of them are were literally mad because it was a cycle where they had to convince you of your relationship being honorable and treasurable. Like they were like, okay. And I think it was really because some of them have had a hard time expressing their feelings, that they have been stifling this love. Like some of them have literally been hiding these feelings, and they just expected you to read their mind. Like some of them, even if you've been with this person for a long time, some of them have been holding something back that they just can't hold it back no more. Some of them, they have a struggle with you, with your occupation, or they have, you know, there's a relationship age difference or power struggle in the relationship, and they're just like, they've been holding a lot back. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, like, you know, them not wanting to talk to you right now is them literally being mad, like that they were the ones to love you first, or that you were off. Like maybe you were the ones holding feelings as well, or you really did not know that this person was in love with you like this. Some of them, they have been watching you from a social media account, stalking you, and they have just been making art for you, and they've been so in love with you, and you've just been like not talking to them, or you have been avoiding them, or you're like, I need my space. Like some of them, they did something and they made a big, some of them, they did something and it was just like, it put too much closeness between y'all. Like y'all was loving each other too much. And so sometimes, you know, this relationship is all about love. Like you and this person, I'm hearing something about your relationship is all about love, or you're all about creating loving projects for each other. That's what I'm hearing. And so this is a lot of overwhelm in each other's life. I'm like you both are at the center of each other's life, and sometimes they don't want to talk right now because they're literally creating something about you, and so they don't want to talk about it. Like while they're creating it, they don't want to talk about it. Okay. So they'll probably say something like, I'm working on my finances and career, or I'm working on something, and it's literally like them creating an art for you, or creating something for you to honor and treasure your relationship even more. It's like they're over there, they might not be wanting to talk, but they're literally bursting with like emotions. Like they love you. Okay. Some of them have been trying to hold it back because they knew that they was in love with you first. You know that song? What's that song? Oh my God. By James, what's his name? James Arthur. And he talks about like when he looked back, he like fell in love. He knew he fell in love first. It's something like that. He knew he fell in love first. LOL. And some of y'all were younger than this person, so they expected you to be the one to fall in love first. Like, but you were just like, oh boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Oh my God, love it here. Okay, y'all are funny. Okay, so powerful. What else do you need to know about this relationship? What is your crush thinking and feeling about you? They don't want you to worry while they're out, you know, in silent treatment, right? Some of them are literally giving silent treatment. They don't want to talk, or they want to pretend like they got options to explore. And they're worrying you half to death because they literally want to worry you. If you guys are the ones that's not wanting to talk, or you the ones that need to be away for work, this person is literally creating drama because you have to work. Like, some of them will try to withhold emotions from you so that you can become bursting with emotions, so that you can become so overwhelmed you start going crazy. Like some of them, they block you on social media, or they stop answering your phone call, and they just want you to show up unannounced and just do something crazy. Like they want you to act out so you can show your emotions. Because some of you, they literally loved you first, and now they want you to like prove their love. Like they want you to prove your love. Like like you're gonna make powerful prove their love for the rest of their life. Like calm down, you freaking, like I don't know, like this person is like a Stockholm syndrome or something like that. The person want to hold you captive. Like don't be trying to abuse me with emotions by like not withholding. Like some of them, they'll, when you didn't love them first, or like when they felt so egoic when they were the ones that fell in love first. Like some of them was pissed that they fell in love with you because it was like so typical that I'll fall in love with you, you dream girl. Like something where you're like this dream partner, and they've been trying to hold their feelings back because they've been so pessimistic about their relationships, and like ever like having like wanting to know if a relationship like yours could ever like happen, like if it could ever be real. Like some of them, they literally are just like, I can't even believe that like you love somebody like me. Or maybe this was you. You were like, oh, you could never love me, and then they end up loving you. Like some of y'all were really like, you didn't see your own value, or you know, or they didn't see, or you didn't see their value. And now some of them, they literally fell in love with you and they had not been able to express it, and so they have been really challenged around their throat chakra, and this has been toxic in your relationship, because like you were like, oh, I thought we was just friends, or I thought we were just partying together, or I thought we was just cool, and then they bust out like with all these different feelings and all these different art creations for you, and you're like, this relationship is truly sacred with all this creation of love, you know, that you have like created me. And you're just like, some of you guys fell in love when this person, like, they did something where they couldn't hold it back, like they was trying to hold it back, baby. It didn't work. Like, they couldn't hold their like admiration for you. They couldn't hold their like unbridled appreciation. Like, it was uncontrollable. Like, they love you so much. Okay, they just pissed that, you know, you were the ones that was calm, cool, and steady about it, and they were losing. They've been losing their mind about you, especially some of them. You were the ones that was worrying them first, and now that you caught up, when they I'm hearing something when they capture you. It's like they get you. They're like, okay, yeah, I got those emotions. Like, I know they love me back. It's like as soon as they realize that you love them back, they start acting crazy. Like some of y'all, especially if this is a newer relationship, when they realize that you love them back, they wanted to worry you on purpose. Like they are abusive. They wanted to worry you on purpose. Like they just know, like, you know, they literally won't talk to you so that you can be worrying and like, oh my God, did I lose my love? Or did, you know, are they leaving me because I wasn't loving them right? Or, you know, some of you guys, you're really not perfect, or, you know, you've been detached and independent, and they just were not ready for that. Okay. And so some of them have been in a full-fledged conflict with you. Okay. Because, you know, they felt rejected and abandoned when they loved you first, okay? And maybe you weren't seeing it, okay? And now they're just sitting here in separation, got you worrying if they're just embarrassing you or doing something stupid. They was unstable. They was not right. Like, they was too passionate about you. They were just like, I'm hearing that they jumped onto you. And they became like, I don't know, something where you guys, we have the lovers. We have like, LOL, this is so funny, y'all. Put a crack, like, oh my God, this person, because they were the ones to love you first, they feel like you were the ones that had all the options. So with the Eight of Cups, it's kind of like some of them are out exploring their options, or they're lingering. They're just like drifting, and they have no aim. Like some of them, they don't have any other options, y'all. These other people, like, these are relationships that are not working. They just want to feel as though they have more options. And this instability, like, this is what's driving the instability. Them feeling as if like they were rejected and abandoned or delayed. Like, maybe it quite literally made them doubt or not trust the relationship because the timing wasn't right or something like that. And this made them feel very unstable, okay? You are definitely on this journey of unconditional love together with the lovers. But, you know, this person, you know, they really have been in this Eight of Cups energy, as like unstable. Like, I don't think it's just because they have no aim. I think it's literally that they're in this place where they need space because they feel so unstable about you. It's not good for them to talk to you when they're unstable anyway. Give them the space that they need so that they're not coming around enraged. You and this person are in a cycle of not working together, okay? I definitely think that it's a cycle of like working independently on something, because this person is literally too unstable in this union. They know that this relationship is truly sacred, but this person with the Knight of Wands, they can't really hold these feelings back. I see that this period of separation is no longer, it's not going to be lasting, you know, for long. But like, I definitely feel like when they're not working with you, they are like, they need to take the space, okay? Because, you know, this love runs deep, you know, so they don't want you to worry when they're away. So, you know, tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Why are they the Two of Pentacles? It's making them go away. They still feel like they're not ready about something, right? They still feel like they don't have everything that they need. And so they might be going to explore options to try to find the missing pieces. Because they really just like, they know that none of those other relationships are sacred, but they feel like, you know, they want to have more options than, you know, than less. And a lot of them, you know, when they loved you first, they feel like, you know, you may have kept your options open, or you were out exploring your options, and so You guys have just been in this like limbo state, I think. Okay, I feel like this person has just been, you know, they've been worrying you a lot because like it's obvious that you love each other, but because you are a siren and your occupation, this person has really had a struggle with your work and how you are dangerously irresistible. So, you know, they feel like, you know, they can't resist you either, of course, but you know, they want to feel like they have more options, but really none of those people are functioning. You can compare, and I feel like it's just like a lot of hardship in your relationship with this person because it feels like they are just like not honoring, okay, where it is sacred. So it feels like they haven't had any aim, or they have just been drifting. You know, not making a decision is a decision, and like some of them, they just let their anger and frustration get out of control, and now you guys are not like, you know, you might have lost full security within each other's lives, or you know, there's been a long separation, or there's been a situation that has gotten out of hand, or it's just like not generating. You know, they still don't feel ready. Like they're still, you know, angry about something. They're still unstable about something. You know what I'm saying? Like this person with the Two of Pentacles, they're not safe to be around anyway. Okay, so don't even talk to them when they're like this. Like, you know, yeah, feeling very disharmonious, right? Feeling very unstable at the party. 10 of Cups. There's no doubt about it that you guys don't have this wonderful emotional fulfillment. Like you guys have a lot of sacred moments. I'm even getting like this could even be during the day. Like some of you guys may struggle with periods of like separation during the day, or you know, while you away working, and like they, or when you, they just have like, they're just so unstable around it, right? So this person, you know, they get deflated a lot, and you know, they fight a lot, and you know, they really just want, you know, I think that they're just, because they're so unstable, they want you to feel unstable too. Like that's not healthy. Like this person needs to learn how to control their emotions. Like I think this is really because like your beauty, and they know like your beauty, people can have hidden motives around your beauty. And also I'm getting at some of them because they grew resentful. Some of them, after coming around you, you may have like put them on the back burner, or went to explore other options, or consider other timelines, and they grew resentful at that. And so now they might be coming around you just to like undermine your feminine energy, or to just like worry you. Okay, that's their hidden motive, is to worry you, and like just stay in peace. And I think that you guys, you know, seeing that shadow within them is actually like bringing you a lot of fulfillment, because like that's a good problem to have. Like it's better to be like, oh, you know, that person, like it's better to be like, oh, that person loved me first, they loved me too much, than to say that person didn't love me at all, right? LOL. That's what I'm saying, pal. Forward. Let me know how this resonates, and I'll see y'all in the next one.